Hey, welcome back for another episode of Final Fantasy VII Replay. I'm Zach, it's my channel. We did a bunch of wandering last time around. We left Wutai, we found the Temple of the Ancients, discovered that we needed a key to get into it, and then got the Keystone through valiantly failing in the battle square. And so, yeah, let's pick it right back up there. We should really take the Keystone to the Temple of the Ancients and progress with the story, but the tram. So I was debating about what to call it earlier, or last episode, like gondola, funicular. Apparently it's a tram. G-Cloud, the tram is out of order. So, what do you think it means? Dope. Can't leave till it's repaired. Oh look, catchy. Yeah, they know me at the hotel. Let's stay there. So yeah, the hotel. We didn't visit the hotel earlier. It's like spooky Halloween themed, which makes it an interesting backdrop for a very serious scene. Kat does point out that the party doesn't often get a chance to rest. How about a recap? Oh, Sid doesn't know why we're after Sephiroth. Oh, come on, Barrett. I'm sure you know mostly what's going on. So in Midgar, they were fighting Shinra. Shinra abducted Aerith, because they want Aerith, who is a descendant of the Ancients, to help Shinra find the Promised Land, which they think will be full of Mako that they can then exploit. During the rescue, or the re-rescue, Sephiroth apparently came back, killed President Shinra, and freed his mother, Genova, and left with her. Together they've been looking for the Promised Land, or so Cloud says, but we don't know what they plan to do with it. The Cetra, which is what the Ancients called themselves, believed that someday they would return to the Promised Land, a land of supreme happiness. The Cetra were born from the planet, wandered and spoke with the planet, and then they unlocked the planet. And so we know Aerith can partially speak with the planet, because when we were at the temple last episode, she could somewhat hear their voices, but not completely understand what they were saying. And this is Aerith's first experience traveling outside of Midgar that she can remember. Sephiroth wants the Promised Land and one other thing, the Black Materia, which we have not heard much about. And we know there are a bunch of people in black. They're not really capes, though. They're cloaks, they're hoods. Translation or localization issue there, I think. And they're connected to Sephiroth somehow, and they all have tattoos of numbers. There was a letter they found in Nibelheim that referred to them as clones. Tifa thinks it's more than that. Cloud points out Genova was being kept in the reactor, so it's likely there was some sort of experiment going on. Hojo, mad scientist and creep extraordinaire, was probably behind that. But the people in the black cloaks are being controlled or influenced by Sephiroth. And mentioned a capital R reunion. And Nanaki points out that he is tattooed with the number 13. which Hojo put on him. That means the tattooed test subjects aren't actually clones. Tifa asks, were they trying to turn them into something else? Aerith points out, we don't know where Hojo is, we can only guess at what he's doing, so we should probably pursue Sephiroth. And Aerith was about to say something and changed her mind. So they're going to rest, and then resume the pursuit. And Nanaki wonders if, because he was a test subject, if he's going to lose his mind or come under Sephiroth's control too. Tifa with the reassurance. If only believing something hard enough made it true. I like how the robot cat is the one saying, yeah, we should all get some sleep. And Sid, who wanted the recap in the first place, already conked out. Good job there, buddy. Oh, interesting. So, in the original game, there was scorekeeping behind the scenes that assigned points to different characters based on your interactions with them. And whoever had the highest number of points, you would have a scene with them here in the Gold Saucer. And there is something similar that happens in the remake. And it looks like one of the mods we have lets us pick the date. Now, I tend to ship Aerith and Cloud because maybe I'm a little sappy, so I'm going to go with Aerith. I like their dynamic and the way she sort of brings him out of his shell. Yeah, Aerith is giggling and Cloud immediately asks, what's wrong? You are right to suspect something. So Aerith is again teasing him. Has Cloud been on a real date? No. She's like, oh, you're just a mixed up kid. You're only 1 year older than he is. Anyway. Well, they've already met, so it's not a meet cute. I guess it's a date cute? Enchantment night. All the attractions are free. So there's an event happening at the event square. How fortuitous. Oh, and they're the 100th couple today. Which means they get to play the leads in tonight's show. How would you like that for dinner theater? You're out, you're on a romantic date, and all of a sudden, with zero preparation, you get picked to be the leads in front of a bunch of strangers. Wing it, and the cast will cover. We'll try and play it as straight as we can. Mr. Serious Soldier. Long, long ago, an evil shadow appeared over the peaceful kingdom of Chaldea. Princess Rosa has been kidnapped by Valvados, the evil Dragon King. What will become of her? Fortunately, the legendary hero Alfred arrives. Which is Cloud's part. Me? Save Princess Rosa. Now talk to the king. So Dragon King is up on top of a mountain. Well, the knight didn't seem to be able to do much. Let's talk to the wizard. Arcane matters. Whew, guys, do we want to know the Evil Dragon King's weakness or the princess's measurements? I'm torn. But I think one of these is going to be a lot more helpful in defeating the Evil Dragon King. Unless his weakness turns out to be the princess's measurements. I didn't think of that. Oh, true love is his weakness. Notorious EDK, Evil Dragon King. Tiny out the line. Express true love to defeat the dragon. It's actually like Cloud's final boss right here, having to express emotion. It's very tempting to go with the funny responses, but let's do what we're supposed to do. Aerith says, Cloud, I mean Alfred. He's very, very chivalrous, just kissed her hand. Some strong wires pulling up that dragon. Twirling towards victory. Good performance, Cloud and Aerith. Gondola, but we can't, it's broken. Oh, different gondola. Or different tram, cable car, funicular. What should we call it? Okay, so that looks awfully rickety to me. I've been on a few rickety ski lifts in my day. I don't think I'd go on that. I thought we could look out the window to see the sights. There we go. Again, Nobuo Uematsu killing it with the music. Aerith, who hasn't really traveled, getting to experience this. It's kind of nice. It's also really good none of those fireworks hit the gondola. Beautiful, isn't it? So it bothered Aerith how similar Cloud and someone else were. Two different people, almost exactly the same. She thinks she saw him again in Cloud. The implication being her first boyfriend. Zack, soldier first class, just like Cloud. But Aerith recognizes that Cloud is different. The situation is different. She says she's searching for him, for Cloud. What she means is she wants to meet the real him. Which is different than the persona he generally affects. Again, the game just pointing out that she perceives him differently. She wants to bring him out of the shell around himself. Don't you like being with me? Cloud's clumsy, but he's not that clumsy. Yes, he likes being with her, and yes, she's glad. Yeah, next time, take our time, go on more rides together. Very sweet. But Aerith is a proper lady, and she's not going to stay out with a strange man past her bedtime. Speaking of true colors, yeah, what is Keystone doing? He's got the Keystone! Get him! Let's see him. Gee, where could he be? That was no good robot cat riding a robot Moogle. Is this how Skynet starts? Robot cats? Robot cat thieves? Helicopter, that means Shinra. Ah, so surprise, surprise, Keystone was the Shinra spy. Oh, who could have guessed? Yeah, he's been reporting to Shinra. This is why you shouldn't trust strange robot cats that you meet while you're out and wherever. Asks for forgiveness. Yeah, so whoever Keystone really is in Midgar, which makes sense if they work for Shinra, controlling the robot cat from there, and they've got plenty more robots standing by just in case. I do kind of want to see the expense report where the budget is like, army of robot cats. So Keystone doesn't want to reveal his true name because he's worried about himself, which is not particularly altruistic, as Cloud points out. He first thought Avalanche was just a bunch of terrorists, but he's inspired by them not being paid or praised or trying to save the planet. Yeah, they are just words for right now, Aerith. Arlene. So, hey, I'm a spy. I mean, I think you guys are cool, but you're gonna have to forgive me because we took Barrett's daughter hostage, so yeah. Didn't want to do it, but you have orders. That's a common refrain. He doesn't want to do it, but he works for Shinra and is presumably being paid quite a lot of money to be involved in nefarious things. So Shinra has the Keystone, they know where the Temple of the Ancients is. Good question, Aerith, because Marlene was last with Elmira. In any case, we have to keep going. Shimura wants us to go to the temple and bring the ancient. So the game lets us know if we hadn't already found the temple first, but somehow found the Keystone first, the game is telling us where to go. Back into the temple. Looks like Sung got his comeuppance. Where's the red carpet? I think he's probably bleeding it onto the floor. Sephiroth appeared. Rufus thinks they can find the Promised Land on their own. She's known Sun since she was little. He's critically injured. He works for Shinra and is her enemy, but he's still one of the people she's known the longest. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. In we go. I always liked the design of this, very MC Escher. Can't go that way. Climb the vines. Treasure hairpin, that's probably for red. So we got another treasure box to get, an orb of purple materia. Can't go that way. Ha. Rocket punch for Aerith. Rocket not included, but no materia growth. Easy pass. Yikes. Going all the way back. This is tricky. Whew. We've got a scrying pool. Can't do anything with it yet. since we got past it, we stopped the stones. And something's going on back at the pool. Knowledge is stored there. Consciousness. The soul. Interesting. So Aerith mentioned the first time we were here that the spirits of some of the ancients are still here, protecting the temple. But she can't fully understand what they're saying. The calamity is here. I think there was something mentioned earlier about a calamity from the skies that the ancients stopped. The temple's going to show us. So I mentioned the outside looked like Central or South American, our old temples. And what's depicted here looks more like Egyptian hieroglyphics. So it's kind of cool to see either the plagiarism or the influence of different sources in setting up the expectation that, that this was an ancient race. So it's showing us the recent past because Sung is not currently bleeding. Also, Elena is there. But the mural isn't showing the promised land. Sephiroth appears. Impressed that Sung made it. Sephiroth says the murals show his lost legacy, the power by which he will unite the planet. Something hidden by the ancients that he wants to possess. The planet is dying, there's only one way for it to survive. Sephiroth wants to absorb its wisdom and power, becoming one with the planet. Sung, probably not smart to pick a fight with the dude who killed the last president and is pretty dang powerful. What's interesting is we seem to see Sephiroth split in two here. One attacking Sung and the other laughing evilly. Death is not the end. As spirit energy, as part of the life stream, you will live through me, he says. Yep, no time to lose. Let's chase him. Rest. Nice. Leveling accomplished. Onward. This was a puzzle in the original game. It looks like one of the mods lets us bypass the puzzle. You'd have to arrange the hands so you can go into the different rooms and get the items. But if the second hand hits you, it knocks you into a pit. I have the fam. Path to somewhere. Path to monsters in a box. Let's kill them. That took a while. I need to put some better offensive magic on Aerith. Trumpet Shell. I think that's a catch sheet weapon. But I'm not very happy with him right now, so he doesn't get to have it yet. Hey, a mop. It's my cleaning weapon. For Sid, maybe? I'm gonna take Sid home, make him clean the house, and be nicer to Shira. And we got locked off. Sure, it'll be fine. Feels like a battle. Boom! Battle. We are left. And I should have saved at the old dude before, but I didn't. Oh, that's not good. Didn't follow the cardinal rule. So this is something we didn't do the first time through. We chased down one of the purple guys. I said, these golems house the spirits of the ancients guarding the temple. They've been separated from the planet for a long time. Maybe that's why they can't communicate. They can't fight, but they'll trigger traps to keep people from getting to the inner sanctum. But we are definitely going to save our game. That's a good place to leave it. I will try to get back to where I was when I got defeated. We've come a long way, though. Cloud and Aerith had a date. I like that pairing. We'll talk more about that later. Managed to out-catch she as a Shinra spy. He hit it so well. And we are back at the Temple of the Ancients. So we will continue exploring it next time. Hope you're enjoying the recording. I'll catch you later. Bye.